Are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, before the meeting, we have a public hearing on the 2026 budget. And let me see about that budget. It's a $1,179,000 budget. We're asking for $326,864 out of the general fund, 36,000 out of the NVH restricted, 32,000 out of the local roads and street, 187,000 out of the NVH, and 597,200 for the storm sewer, and that's because we're going for a grant, and also on the NVH, we're going for a grant. And that's in the part that the Department of Local Government Finance, they approved that. Now we have the home rule funds also, like officers training, edit, car show, historical society, abandoned vehicle, and ordinance violation. We got 10,000 on the officers training, 65,000 on edit, car show, historical society, 10,000, abandoned vehicle, 10,000, and ordinance violation, 5,000. And we'll pass the 2026 budget on September 1st, 2025.
Any comments?
Question, concern?
I think that.
I said, yeah. Yeah. That's it. Here's your lamp.
Yeah.
Rick, okay, I'm gonna ask that the last month's minutes be approved as written. He was seconding a motion is.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Done. Okay, first thing, we had a real nice card from Stephanie Brown. And Donald Brown passed away. She was really appreciative, the family was, for where we took care of them at the community building. So if anybody wants to see it, there's a card, but it's nice to hear good things about it. Okay, I think the Info Service Corporation's already started to work. They're backing trucks on the poles. They're putting in 17 poles, I believe. And they're using most of it as a back truck, so it saves a lot of time. Apparently today they were here, but the back truck wasn't here, so they didn't get much done today. They'll be back out working tomorrow. By the way, we did have a tractor show in front of Jimmy's building. 7/18, and they had lunch at the ball field. How many tractors were there, Jimmy?
6 or 7, I think.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, we did have that. We had a parade town, farm tractor.
They come from the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
They thought they'd have about 15, but they didn't have that.
As far as I think on the old news is, we talked about this water problem on Milton Street out there. It comes out of Brian Stevenson's field. We talked about it before. I haven't got any comment back or anything back from them, so I called them again today, and they have got rid of all their engineers. They have no help. They're months or years behind. Then when they did call me back today, they said that they're dealing with Brian, the engineers. And so I called Brian and asked him what was going on. He said they've never called me yet. So,
Now, this is federal, isn't it?
Yes.
And that would be the
NRSC.
NRSC.
yes. And so, you know, what it tells me, it's gonna be a long, long, long wait. As he said, it was backlogged, but he said they've already done the survey. So that's done. So it comes back to whenever they make up their mind to do what they're gonna do, then we can get with the county engineer on this drain that goes under into Teal Lake. They both need to be done same time. So all that's just holding everything up, so we'll just deal with it as it comes. Unfortunately, that's where it has to be. But tree cutting was, we did a lot of tree cutting last Saturday. Got a lot of it done. That's some good help. The snow worked that good. I have talked to IDEM. And I'll just say, IDEM says they cannot use the well at the store. And they asked me about using the well at the trail. So I'll turn that over to Henry County Parks Department. And that's about the end of that. I do know that that's the last I got on it. So as soon as they make up their mind what they're going to do, then we do have a thing here from Henderson County Area Planning Commission application for approval for development plan. That's for the gas station. And that's right here if anybody wants to see it there. We'll talk about that a little bit, but I'm sure that he's here tonight. He's got an answer for everything. So. But anyway, we'll get that done. I don't know what else comes next. As far as the store, he knows more about it than I do. But it's just the way it is. But when IDEM wanted to talk to me the other day, I thought, make an appointment. You know. So, but the ladies that were doing the Reach Across America, they're going to do the reefs. We're going to do them, and we're going to do all of them. And so that's 201, I believe. That is going to be a what is it, running about $3,000 or so, or something?
36
something like that. That is going to be donations. They're putting out jars in certain places for people to give donations for it. And then whatever's left, then we had told the town would pick up the balance. So, and I know the CDRC has already give us an okay on it. And so I don't think we're gonna have a problem. That will be December the 13th. It'll be on Saturday, the whole day.
And CDRC's helping out too.
I don't know if they're gonna, CDRC gonna.
Good deal.
Good.
What is it?
Putting reefs on all the military graves. At first, it was thought maybe they would do 8, and then we're got enough people that want all of them done, so we're gonna try to do them all. I'm glad it's them, not me. They are sure with all the history they've taken on it, they will not miss anything.
Yeah.
So and I think they've done a lot of damage on it, so they won't do it. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. And I think one of the other things which we all know, we had a car show. we had to hold it off on a week, which always. And then we still had the chances of rain and heat, whatever. And we still got it done.
Good. We made the right call both weekends, so.
And
And we had the best possible outcome we could, given the circumstances with the rain date. Potential for rain on the day we had it, the excessive heat the day we had it. We had 224 cars registered. That's the official count. But with the threat still, and the excessive heat, we had 181 on the streets that day. And we ended up, I don't know the exact number, but overall, we were down a little bit, but we still made about $15,500 on the show. So that's actually very good considering
yeah,
everything that took place. So
you know, I was really glad that it got the end, got the, yeah. Blessing to get it done. Okay, one thing we have to, might as well bring it up. For some reason, Coatesville is a city dump. And it's not Coatesville people doing it. We've had, IMPA had a dumpster out here. We put poles in, it's filled up. We had stuff all over the ground today.
No, always the blame.
And it's, I know you guys have worked hard on it, real hard on it. And the fines, you know, pretty hefty. But it's really disheartening to know that people bring all their trash into Coatesville and dump it. It's, I don't know if we, whatever you think, I don't know if one of the problems we got is the dumpster. But I think if they do away with the dumpsters, it'd probably be worse shit.
I've sent out 4 ordinance violations so far. And Eric
We're
said,
at
yes, it's
7.
500. Pardon?
So far, I think we're up to 7.
Yeah, and then Steve brought in 3 more, a little bit ago, I'll get them out tomorrow.
I suggested if they pay it within how many days?
30 days.
30 days, the first violation could be 500 instead of 2,500 to the order. I mean, it'll save you money if they pay it for something.
Right.
And that's still deterrent. I mean, you pay $500.
Yes. Fine, do that.
$500 is,
Has anybody spoken with them? Because a lady called me. And,
Unless they call today, I haven't checked.
and she talked and couldn't get rid of them. I mean, I've talked to her about, calling about $500, but, she said, who do I speak to? I said, you can speak to our attorney, Eric Oliver. He's gonna tell you the same thing I'm telling you that you're in violation. And that's what's fine, but I don't. And I gave her your number and that was it. And I figured she'd call you. That's why I shot the email. I said she called you good. So, but we've got 4 so far and I've spoken. What should, if I get another phone call and I am. How should I be handled? Because I don't want to put them on Steve or Tim
Right.
or you.
They can appear, they can ask for a hearing
Okay,
in front for the ordinance violation.
okay,
Once we sign this new ordinance, then it'll
Yes.
be in front of the ordinance violation bureau.
okay,
They can ask for a hearing.
okay.
who has the hearing?
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Need to order Ronnie a road.
See if I can- Well, this one just says it's been referred to it, so it would.
That's when you sign up.
Yeah.
So where do you put your trash at when you trim your bushes and all that? I have no burn pile. Can I just take it across the street and throw it over there?
Sure. Bring it down here. Get a good shot of camera.
Well, but that down here, that.
Yes, yes. Why they're recycling.
Yeah, so they, under the, I mean, I would just probably, do we have a copy of that ordinance online somewhere?
Yes, we do.
I would probably just know where that is and be able to just say, refer to the ordinance. They have to. So if they want a trial, they get a regular trial, but they have to ask for it within 30 days of the issuance of the, or deny the violation.
Yes.
And that was,
Then it's in place.
that was in the ordinance, right?
Right.
Yeah, because whatever was in the ordinance is online.
Yeah.
You can point them to that. Probably the only thing I need to update is if we're gonna do a 500 initial, that I just need to update it to that, because I think right now we said.
Well, it would just, I mean, that's just through the ordinance. If they, on their first time, if they choose to
Yeah.
admit the violation, then it's $500.
So if someone calls, I'll tell them, the only thing I can say is, here's why I told them that, I just, send out the tickets and, collect the money. So that's the only thing I do.
Maybe we should add also to that letter, that web, like a link to the, if they want to click on the ordinance violation.
Okay,
We can
okay.
add that.
I'll do that next,
And then
on
that
these
way-
next three,
Yeah.
yes. And that's all I can do, and I'll just hang up
That's all
on
you
it.
should do. I mean, the rest of it would be legal advice that they need to pay for
Yes,
their own
yes,
attorney.
yes. That's what I'll do next time.
Good.
And then the three I gave you, well, everything I give you today is based on camera. We keep the video and record everything.
Yes.
And, but one of them I gave you today, I actually made a traffic stop on.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have him go back and pick it up because he was taking it out of the car in pieces, not bags or anything, just pieces, and throwing it, and then he was even kicking it into the pile.
Okay, that's good.
So it's like, well, how is he gonna go back and pick up 30 water bottles and this and that? So I'm just citing him. So.
Okay.
That's just within 3 weeks, so.
And that's the ones we catch. So.
Now, they don't pay. What do we do then?
If they didn't, then we start trying to collect on
Okay, cause our first ones,
it. It's in the jail.
our first was July 14th. But if we get their social security number, we can send it through the trick system.
Correct.
Tricks. And what that does, that allows the town to collect on ordinance violations and water and electric utility fees. And what they do, the state takes it out of their income tax refunds and lottery winnings. The person who owns the debt. So we could do that also.
Yeah, we have their social security number. We just need to be told by the appropriate party that it's okay to give that to you.
Yeah,
Oh, through, yeah.
yeah, so we can do that. We can run it through here.
One, I would not do it until
I mean, we're gonna get it all hashed out, what we
Right.
do.
till the 30, till at least the 30 days is run.
Yes,
Add a few days from there.
yes.
I would possibly send them a letter again. I would probably maybe have you send a letter that says, pursuant to ordinance blank. You, under ordinance violation, I'll write it up.
You write it up.
Under ordinance violation,
Yeah.
you failed to enter denial or ask for
Yeah.
a hearing. And thus the violation is $2,500.
Okay. You write it for me, I'll see.
But one thing we need to do is, I don't care what it takes, we need a license plate reader. Like I said before, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right, and we're not doing it right. You should be able, if you need it, get it.
Okay, I already reached out to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because-
to get what we need, 2 bridges, a NEMA box and a couple of the LPRs.
I might have to write them a bad check, but you know, we'll still get it.
We're right at around 4,000 in material, and then he said,
You gotta have.
I don't think anybody, him, me, wants to say, well, we couldn't get them because I can't see their license plate or whatever. As much money as we got invested in this camera system, we should be able to get anything we want, anything. I'd rather let's get out and get it done. If there's something in your mind you think we need else, then speak up. Tell me what it is.
Tell
me more down there
how much money we collected.
You need every tool you can get. If you don't have the right tools, you can't do your job.
That's right.
So let's just get it done. It's a terrible thing when you see what we've seen this morning and you've seen it. I mean, when you see it now, I look at my dumpsters clear full to top. And so what are we doing?
And it's true, we haven't got anybody within the town limits of Coatesville yet that's done anything. It's the lake, we've had them as far away as Raccoon Lake, Rockville area, yeah. Cause they come by here, they know Coatesville has recycle bins. We'll stop by Coatesville and throw this out. Well, they're full. Okay, on the ground we
Some of
go.
those people that had recycle bins. i.e. Stylesville had the issues. They finally just said, we don't wanna mess with it. So that's why we're getting so much traffic from out of town people.
It's just something.
I deal with it all the time, side ditches.
Huh?
I deal with it all the time, in side ditches, county, or on the gravel road. So.
Yeah, out there, your property, I mean, those back roads, they.
Last year, they burned a car.
Yep.
In the field.
Oh. But, so you've already got that schedule?
I haven't scheduled it. I was waiting on your approval.
Good.
Motion to approve.
Approved.
Motion. I'll make a motion. I've already made. Oh, I'll second the motion.
Got it.
All those in favor?
Like I said.
Oh.
Vote right.
On the motion.
There he did.
And say aye. Nay.
It's already did say aye.
Aye.
Anyway, I'm hoping that somehow, some way that we can stop it. Do I believe we can stop it? The only way to stop it is money. I mean, if you catch enough people for $500 or more, you gotta stop it.
Well, it just in not even 3 weeks. You know, there's $3,500 of potential recourse.
Yeah,
Not that that's what we're out to do. We're out to stop the nastiness of all the stuff on the ground.
Yeah.
But we've spent quite a few hours just
And-
monitoring, sitting on it. And I mean, I don't know how many people we've been out and actually see them do it, pull up and say, look, you can either put that back in your car or we can write you a citation.
I had a guy today get his stuff in the recycle bin. You know how he did it?
Okay.
He took out other stuff out of the recycle bin, threw it on the ground and put his stuff in the recycle bin. He's one of your citations. So technically he put his stuff in this recycle bin.
I'll hold the person.
Before I go.
Didn't really do anything.
Well, no, they weren't. Nothing happened with them, but
September 1st,
Yes,
on holiday next month, is when we'll have.
yes, that's.
I also don't think we anticipated it being as bad as it has been the last couple of weeks either.
I'm gonna go to work.
Okay, buddy, be safe.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, man. Okay, Eric, what are we doing on this ordinance we were talking about on cars?
I have a draft ordinance. I think it's pretty complicated, so I would suggest take it home and look at it, make sure it says what you want before we. And then we can publish it for next month. And it's got fines anyway, so you have to have it published. But that way you guys can look at it, see. I mean, what we did was we just took essentially the statute and kind of laid it out. But it is it's not a simple process to do, because you have to follow certain time frames and all of that, so.
Well, you know, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it for the whole town. Well, we can't we tried with Hendricks County, it just don't work. Right. It don't work.
It's gonna be a losing proposition.
Yeah.
Whether it's clean town.
Meaning you're not gonna collect
No.
the money from the
No.
cost that it takes.
Yeah,
You might get some of it back, but you're not gonna get.
Unfortunately, I think you're right. It's gonna be a costly thing for us. that's so be it. But it's the right thing to do. And whatever we do for one, we do for all. Be straight across. Because what we've been doing is wrong by letting the county handle it. After that. After that. You gonna read that? Are you, Jim? Should you can read that?
What, you wanna see it?
I'll take it home. That's what he told me.
Oh, you already got a copy?
I'll copy to you. You give me a copy. But,
Yeah.
Jim,
System
anything else? Okay.
The only thing else reached out to the prosecutor's office today, and spoke with them reference our authority on releasing numbers.
Yeah, I honestly, I didn't think our police department would spend all their time watching dumpsters.
Neither do we.
Hey, that's the most money making thing we can have.
They keep wanting to do it.
I've seen some people do some very strange things out there, violators. Surprising.
I agree.
Do good and then they turn around and the other half of them comes out, so. We'll figure.
Yeah, there's people out there that are picking stuff up on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not even theirs. Putting it in the dumpster, and then when they can't find any room for theirs, they just set their bag in. You know,
I have seen people pick stuff up and clean up around the dumpsters.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. We see more good than we do bad. I mean,
Yes,
don't
thank
get me,
you. I'm
I mean,
glad.
probably what we're getting and what your violations, that's maybe 5%.
Yeah.
I mean, the other 95% or better are doing the right thing.
Picking it up
They
off the ground.
pick it up off the ground, or they're looking around, oh, they're full, put it back in the truck, close the door and leave, come back another day.
So, yeah, you don't want to think it's everybody.
Right.
Like I said,
now the only other question I have, do you know within the agreement that they have, are they able to add additional pickup day?
I know nothing about their agreement.
Yeah, I don't need.
There, how many days a week?
It's, yeah, I understand what you're saying. The worst time is the weekend.
Yes, because they swap on Thursday afternoon, then they're there till actually Monday afternoon. Sunday night, Monday mornings are the problems.
Is it all
I mean-
recycled stuff that they're throwing away or just anything?
I mean,
We don't know really what's going in there. I know there's stuff in there that's not supposed to be in there, but most of it is cardboard related material. And they're just,
Glass cans, bottles.
yeah, they're just coming from everywhere.
we have
They
a
fill up
lot
so
of
quick.
commercial people doing cardboard. I've watched that,
Yeah,
which is, it's great.
I didn't know who would talk to.
I would talk to solid waste management district about it if you want it, if you're seeing it.
I mean,
yeah.
they're making money on what they're recycling,
Right.
correct?
So
So
that'd be the goal.
Because if they were to switch it out Monday morning, Wednesday afternoon, Friday afternoon, I think your issue would go away. But there again is, the more the word gets out, the more people come in, you might encounter that again, later down the road, but.
Well, yeah, you're right. But, it all started out, as a good thing.
No,
And we had one dumpster and we got two, and we got stuck with it. Styleville learned a lesson, then Lisbon learned the lesson. Lisbon now has a fenced-in, closed-in area with a man on it, and they go through the recycle. And it's a shame, but I just don't want.
well, and it's gonna get worse because more people find out about it, because you see people post on, oh, the recycle bins are full. Somebody else posts, well, Coatesville has recycle bins? Really? Where are they? Then they tell where they're at, and then the next thing you know, you got,
well, we
More
got a lot
people
of
come.
people on the social media that are saying, hey, don't do this. We're
Right.
gonna lose this ability to have recycle, but
All right,
Well, the real problem is that these trash companies and recyclers many years ago lobbied to ban these type of centers anywhere that you have curbside available. So like Danville, where Waste Management will pick up, but they charge you every month to do it. You can't have recycle bins. So that's, I mean, that's why all these people come from different areas, because you can't, unless you want to pay a fee in Danville, you have to, you know, come out to Liston, Coatesville, or Salem.
Okay, let's switch over.
We need to pass the town of Coatesville ordinance to authorize enforcement of illegal recycle bin dumping ordinance through the ordinance violation bill. Need a motion, a second by the George.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've got one more thing. While we're here, you can sign a transfer resolution fund. At the first of the year, when we went with a higher bid for dolls disposal for pick up more trash. It short us about $4,000, so we had to transfer money to make that. Within the general fund.
Okay. The store, you're up.
So. Once we submitted the application for the gas station, they finally found a well. After 3 years, that well is there, exists, it's been there for 3 years now. And I then sent me a violation letter saying I never got a permit for it, but they're the one that approved it. So. Long story short, that if we put the tanks there, the well cannot be within 100 feet, even if we put a steel casing on it. So they came out, IDEM came out, and they came out with 2 solutions. Possible is that I own 7965 Railroad Street. Either I put a new well there, which is more than 100 feet, or the easier route is if I connect to the trail path, the well there, which I would have to get rights from the Vandalia Trail. They spoke to Ryan Langley, I think, for the IDEM called them. I didn't do any of the calling. So they spoke to him, they referred, and Ryan, I guess Ryan lived in town, or used to live in town.
Yep.
So Ryan was okay with it, and he said he will bring up to their board hearing, which is on Wednesday. I will attend it to see what they say. But the only issue is that, let's say, even if we put it on my property on 7965 or the trail, I would need to run the lines to the store. And I could run it from my property, but I would need, if I could get easement rights or we could work it out, run it just a single line.
That would be easier. If you go to the bathrooms over here, you'd have to bore it. Either you'd have to tear a street and a trail up.
Yeah.
So that'd be a little salty. But to run it from your property over here and run it straight up, I don't see why that would be a problem at all.
I mean, that's why I came over here. I mean, this was here. You guys can look at it, what the engineer came up with. If you want.
I've had engineers up to my ears.
And that's one, and this is a letter, I don't know if they sent you a copy of it, IDEM letter. Oh, but. That was it, but. If we could use the easements to just run a water line, and we will have to abandon our well. And then,
Where your property is down there, is that the one you're talking about running?
yep, at the house,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run it from the street side on this side,
most likely,
it would be the easiest thing for you to do.
because you guys own the property anyways up to the tree line. So, front of the house is all you guys, so. Is there easement between the 2 houses? The trailer and
There is, and the trailer,
the Rita's house?
yes, there is an old easement there, yes, it is, because they had a driveway.
So between 2 houses, there's a,
Between her house in your store, I'm pretty sure the trailer had a driveway that ran through the street, the other street. And I'm pretty sure that's an easement because the trail actually put the concrete in for the driveway. But to me, it'd be easier for you to run right down through there. You wouldn't have to repair all the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys are, I mean, either way, I will be spending.
Well, I mean, save you money if you ran it from your place down there, because if you gotta go underground over this well, which is clear over there, it's a long ways. So whatever. I can't, be honest with you, I can't see the Parks Department saying it's okay to use our well.
I don't need
That's
that,
my opinion.
but it's government calling it government, so it's not me.
I know what you're saying.
But they told them that I will take the financial responsibility of the well
You'd be responsible for
and
all that.
maintain it throughout the
Yes.
year instead of winterizing it. And that's the reason they were kind of like, okay, we'll bring it up to the board, not because they're willing to do it.
I just think you'd be better off money wise running from your own property.
I mean, that's what I think, like, I'd rather just drill a new well, it has to be 50.
Yeah. You can do it right there.
Never be moved.
They want me to lease that property, if anything. 99-year lease,
Okay,
but that was the issue that we have now.
I really think you can do what you want, but I think you're gonna find the Parks Department is not going to be approving that well.
I didn't even bring it up, like I said, I didn't bring it up.
Yeah,
I
I know he's the one who brought it up, but
They even called them,
yeah,
that was the funny part, like, I was like, why would you want?
I don't know, the Parks Department might take the savings and that you're responsible for it.
I'm saying. Even if they gave it to you, you'd be still money ahead by using your own property. Because you're gonna end up buying a well sometime. But whatever you decide, it's your money.
I mean, even if I do a new well, I just need. It would be easier for me to run a line from this side of the property instead of me forward.
Yeah,
I could have anyone do it.
that's the way I see it too.
But the reason I came, if you guys will be okay with me running a single line. Through the easement.
Yeah, I don't see, you got a problem with it? I don't know why we'd have a problem with it.
I mean, my well, I spent 30 grand on it, which will go waste anyway. It's 310 feet deep.
Oh.
I got the deepest well in town. And I got shitty water. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I got the deepest well and I spent the most money, but it's not the cleanest water. I still had to put a lot of systems in it.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you a copy of that.
I got like a $5,000 UV system on it.
Well, like I said,
Sure you didn't get into the sanitary sewer?
It was English Eli that did the well anyways.
Maybe she go another 100 feet just to make sure.
Yeah. I think he missed a pocket. That's what happened.
you got your pocket though.
Yeah. And he kept going down and down. I guess 310 feet, that was a lot.
I consider a different driller.
And then he never submitted the paperwork and I got issued violation. That was the reason. I mean, Hendricks County came out of nowhere about these violations and now they're trying to locate everyone. And they try and make it my responsibility that I'm responsible for everyone else as well. I'm like a small town. Like I can't accommodate anyone else as well.
Yeah, if it's a public building, we know all about the well. I put up the community building, cost us a lot of money.
So I will have the engineer drop the find out the easements and then
Yeah, I think it'd be a whole lot easier on you. I know it would be, and save you a lot of money, really.
Yeah.
And you don't have to, it's gonna be a lot cheaper to run that line on your own property down that easement than it is to go across. Yeah. But you got our approval, as far as I'm concerned, just a water line.
If you could find out if there's an easement between, the trailer and Rita's property, then I could just run it in the center,
I'm,
and then instead of going L shape.
I will. I know, I'm pretty sure there is. But I don't know how far it goes back or if it goes all the way back. But I know there's something in there. But I know when I researched that for the trail, I found something in there. I don't know how big it is, but I'll find out. It won't be too hard. Okay, anything else? Yes,
They're gonna take the stuff off that one pole and put it on the other.
no,
Have two poles there?
no, I got one.
Got two. We'll have
You
two.
won't have two very long.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's everything that they take down, they don't put any used stuff back up. They have to put all new. So that's where they were started today, and for some reason they broke down or something.
So they're gonna take the old pole down. They're gonna replace my flowers.
Yeah, I don't know about no flowers.
Now, if it's on the easement.
It's not.
They'll go back, June.
I used to have a redbud tree there and somebody cut it down.
Put it in the easement. We cut a lot of them this weekend.
No, it wasn't there. That's years ago.
No. No, there's some poles out there, yours is one of them. That really wasn't that old.
No,
And Comcast thinks they need replaced and they want to pay for them. So when they do that, they have to pay for all the hardware on the pole. And I got some I'd like to see them replaced, but that's not one. But they'll be back tomorrow, I hope. At least their equipment's still. If their dumpster's not filled up where they can't put stuff in it.
and seriously, what did you do with trash that you get off the leaves and put off the bushes and stuff?
We don't have it in place for wood trash.
They replaced-
They'll take it, they'll pick it up with trash.
If you put it in bags, it will. Has to be in
Can't
bags.
afford the bags. I put a dumpster down. That's really one thing.
We tried, and I've tried more than once to have a place where you could take your trash and dump it and burn it. You can't do it. People violate it worse than the dumpsters. They bring all their trash and dump it out there. And I even tried it for the town's property up here on the west end. I had flower pots, trash cans, I had it all. And I think legally, if you have a place to dump, and if you allow people to dump, it has to be a licensed dump. You can't do that. I'm pretty sure.
Across from my street, when you start one,
No. I don't know, I don't want nothing to do with that.
I did call him.
Is there a no burn off the stand on the whatever?
Now, the no burn stuff, to me, you have to ask the fire department that. I mean,
You can burn clean normally as long as it's not burning time, but you have to trash with it. Not thinking super bad. When I say trash, like shaking.
I know there's some kind of ban on leaves, am I right?
Yeah, you can't generally burn.
You can't burn leaves, but you can burn other things.
Plus the people across the street have too big.
And the fire department,
You see some of them.
I know it. It's not a good thing to have it where you have no place to put it, but I'm lucky enough that I burn mine, but I've been,
Can't get him started anyway.
I mean, I had it right over there across from my house.
Plainfield, you can take yard waste, or Brownford.
Danville may have it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they have it anymore. They used to down there by the wastewater plant.
Yeah.
I know they,
$2 for 45 to 50 gallons. $3.50 for 96 gallons.
I know they always said I was in violation the last time, I somebody burned up there. And so we got we gotta read the ordinance, the new one that you,
Yeah, I think you should look at, I mean, it's complicated enough that. That way, then we can, you guys can look at it, we can make any potential changes if there are any.
so
Pass it, as soon as you guys want to pass it, in September.
I'll say this, you got. So Erickson.
If you want me to make changes that day, you don't need, before that day, I need
Okay.
comments beforehand.
yeah, I like to read it and then,
It's probably the longest ordinance that we've done, so that's why.
yeah, it is, and I understand why it's long. This year, it has to, something has to be done. Anything else? Vote. Thank you all for coming.